Hi, welcome back, guitar lover, to my YouTube channel, and in this video I want to demonstrate the way I usually learn a new fingerpicking song. I've chosen a new project song for the fingerpicking goals I have, and this song is How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. And the main reason why I've chosen this song is because I am subscribed to a YouTube channel, Six String Fingerpicking, and the guy who runs this channel is Chris, and he is posting every now and then tutorials on popular songs, and he is making arrangements for the fingerpicking style. And he played this song, How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees, and he plays it very beautiful, and his arrangement is very beautiful, and I thought, well, I'm inspired to learn this song. If you are following my channel, you know that my latest project song in the fingerpicking area is Never Going Back Again, but I've learned that song from the beginning till the end. It's in my head, I know how to play it, it's somewhat in my fingers, I still have to perfect it, but that leaves room in my head to learn a new song. Never Going Back Again is just a matter of rehearsing, repeating, and play it every now and then for a couple of minutes. I can't play it too long, Never Going Back Again, because it's very taxing on the muscle strength in my fingers and my hands. After a couple of minutes the dexterity is not great enough to continue to play it. So every now and then, and most of the times every day, I just practice that song for a couple of minutes. So in my head there is space to learn a new song. Chris has a fantastic YouTube channel, as I've said, and I've started to first watch his tutorial, and while watching his tutorial I am in my own amateuristic way on paper writing down the tablature. And this way I can more efficiently see what chords I have to play and which strings I have to play. And as you can see, I've also written down on the bars or half bars above it the chord names. And as you can see, this has some very interesting chords in it. A D, not too interesting, but an F sharp minor, E minor 7, B7, E minor, F sharp 13 with a flat 9, G6 with an A in the bass, F sharp minor again, B minor 7, E minor, A7. So lots of interesting chords. I'm no expert, I'm just writing down what Chris is telling in this tutorial. But it's for me handy to remember which finger positions I have to play, and it's also a great way to learn some interesting chords. After this is done, it's a matter of playing it and to see if I can somewhat create a recognizable sound for this very popular and famous song. I've done it in the last half hour, and the main task is first to learn the different chord transitions. And what I noticed, not only with this song but with songs I've learned before this, that in the first hours of playing and learning how to play a song, you very quickly become efficient in the chord transitions, where in the first minutes or the first hours it's feeling very clumsy and very difficult to get the chord transitions right. You very quickly, or I at least, am very quickly picking up more efficient ways of the finger positions, and that's probably the muscle memory which kicks in. Today I have very sore fingers. I don't know if you can see it, but if you're also a motivated guitar player and play sometimes for more than an hour, you probably are familiar with this. The last couple of days I had some loose skin on the calluses, and I removed the loose skin, but beneath the loose skin of the calluses is some more sensitive skin. So it's a little bit painful, especially on my pinky, to play the guitar today. And I think the main reason why the calluses is becoming loose is because I have, for the first time on my acoustic guitar, you saw probably my latest video, played some solo guitar with bends, and the bends are causing a whole other kind of tension on my fingertips and on different places of my fingertips than what I'm used to. So probably they are a little bit more sore right now than normally. So I also practiced the bending on the electric guitar, but I already came to the conclusion that I have to get used to the tension of the strings on my fingertips, and I can't play for more than 15 minutes to half an hour each day. And yeah, probably within the next couple of weeks I can increase it every now and then, the time under tension of my fingertips, but right now that's more than enough, I think. After I've written down the tablature, it's a matter of starting to practice the song and rehearsing it. And in the beginning I'm normally learning the chord shapes and the notes I have to play of the first few bars, not too much, because then it's too much to remember. And I practice those first bars with the finger picking very slowly. And it's also a matter of sometimes listening to the original song or to the arrangement I am playing, and to hear the right tempo between the notes, and especially when it's somewhat difficult within the rhythm of the song, I have to keep listening, and by ear trying to find the right way to play it. And that was also the case with Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. You can write down the tablature, then you know which chords to play, which notes to play, where you have to position your fingers on the fret, on the neck of the guitar, and on which strings, but it isn't giving you the all the knowledge you have to know about the rhythm, let alone the dynamics, but that's a whole other subject. In most songs I am not technically able enough to also play with dynamics the way I want to. I'm sometimes happy when I can play the exact chords without too many buzzing strings and finger noise. Okay, enough with the talking. Let me demonstrate how I am practicing the first couple of bars of this particular song, How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. The interesting thing is that sometimes you have to play single strings and sometimes I have to play multiple strings at the same time. So that's also a matter of rehearsing and remembering it and getting it in your muscle memory. The song More Than Words by Extreme, which was my project song maybe 2 months ago, has also to be played with sometimes picking single strings and picking multiple strings, and this song has the same, so that's very interesting. Okay, let me play. So even the beginning is interesting. First single strings, third, second, first string, and then the bass string of the D chord. So the fourth string, second string, first string together, and then a hammer on, onto the second fret of the first string. And then again in the D shape with the finger still on the second string, second fret, first string, second string. So in its entirety. With a bass. Three strings together. The bass on the sixth string 2 times. This is the E minor 7. Then to the B7. With a slide. Difficult. Then to the E minor. This is what I mentioned earlier, that you have to become efficient and finding out which is the best way to play it. I'm going from this chord, which is the first one is a F sharp 13, not my knowledge, just written down. And I play it like this. Sorry, this is the right chord. Then you go to the flat 9, so the middle finger is going to the 3rd fret of the first string, and I play only the first string. So, and then I have to go to this chord shape, and I play 3 strings together. This is the G6 with an A in the bass, and normally you would play it like this. When you play the whole chord, you play it in this way. But I am not playing the 4th string, so I have 2 ways of playing it. I can play it this way, or with my index finger on the B string. And I'm coming from this shape. And my fingers are already here, so I find it more easy to play it this way. Then my fingers can remain in the same position of each other and only have to move both one string and here I can already notice that I have to listen to the song, because in this part I can't figure out right now by just playing it how quickly I have to play this note after this. So I have to listen to the song and to learn the right tempo. But that's not what I'm going to do right now, because then I have to watch the tutorial or the original song. But this is the way I'm learning songs. So when this is not feeling, when I cannot play it intuitively by the knowledge of the song in my head, then I go listen to the song. Okay, and after this chord, oh yeah, that's the chord what I was telling about earlier. I've learned the beginning of the song till this point. So again. So this is the way I learn new songs, by first watching a YouTube tutorial, write down the tablature, and then very slowly trying to play the first couple of bars. And when those bars are in my fingers and I can play it somewhat fluently, then I pick up a next set of bars, and that way I am continuing till the end of the song, where everything is in my head and somewhat in my fingers. It's also a matter, which you saw, of learning to play it with the right tempo. And in the first couple of run-throughs of the song, I'm just playing it by intuition and trying to, by my memory of the song and the song in my head, figuring out what is the right tempo of playing all the notes and the chords. When I am getting stuck at it, where my knowledge is not suiting me in that area, I'm watching the tutorial again or the original song, listening to the right tempo, playing it, and when I think I've got it, it's again just a matter of rehearsing and repeating. In the beginning, as you saw me do, I'm purposely playing it very slowly, just to get the right finger movement, to play the right notes, and to be able to make use of the muscle memory. And when you are playing very quickly, you make mistakes, and I think it's not possible to learn the most efficient way to move your fingers when you start to play the song, or to learn to play the song too quickly. What I'm usually noticing, that after a couple of days, when I'm playing the first couple of bars every day, or within a week, I'm already able to play those bars more fluently. Well, I don't know if that will be the case with this song, because it has some difficult bar chords, and it's a song where I have to move my fretting hand somewhat up the neck to the 7th fret. So it's not only a matter of the first 3 or 4 frets. So it's slightly more difficult than most of the songs I usually learn. So we'll see. But yeah, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you probably will see videos with my progression on these. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it interesting to see how I learn new songs. Perhaps you have some additional advice for me, or you got some advice out of this video. I will be posting videos in the future of my progression on learning how to play this song. So if you're interested, please follow my journey and subscribe to my YouTube channel.